Semi-final round. The East-West Corridor. Saturday, September 20th. Central and South Trinidad. Saturday, September 27th. And Tobago. Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT. Get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say it.
ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Yohana. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM, every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Officer Sawapya Allah and Officer Mathkwaya.
West to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
ISUPK, under Commanding General Yohana, live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets, 91.9 FM.
Don't miss Furniture Plus Inventory Blowout Sale. Get up to 65% off in-store and online. Enjoy massive savings on furniture, appliances, and more. Hurry, this deal won't last. Shop now and save big at Furniture Plus.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Tune in to The Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the street 919 FM.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John
every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
live on the street 919 FM as he talks about LaVive, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in LaVive are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the LaVive healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079 or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Remember,
every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
live on the street 919 FM.
The
Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is my sister, and let us build a nation together.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Good afternoon once again, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon to all our members locked on. All the listeners of the Street 919 FM.
In short,
it is the Street Council right here on the Street 919 FM. It's just
let us
11 minutes passing of 2 o'clock.
Concentrate.
And yes, it's raining. Very, very rainy on the outside. I'm not too sure exactly which part of Trinidad you are.
More than ever we must.
But I hope that you're keeping yourself dry. And in studio right now it's cold. You know, once the weather out there is like this, it's a little colder on the inside as well, yeah?
That is the main foundation. So come let
you travel though?
I did.
You travel?
Yeah.
You ever, so you experience the winter aspect?
No. I experienced a little bit of hail, but no winter.
No winter. This is nothing.
Compared to that.
Yeah, this is nothing. This coolness that you're feeling here is nothing. Yeah, this is still a laughter, a joke.
If it gets worse than this, I don't know if I can handle it.
It's pretty cool right now in studio. Let me say good afternoon going out to all our members locked on YouTube as well, Facebook, and our website www.thestreet919fm.com. Don't forget that you could see us and also listen, carry the Street 919 FM everywhere that you go. No longer that you just stay to conventional radio, yeah?
Now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production.
Afternoon again going out to all our loyal listeners. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell his auntie, uncle, nene, and sister, boyfriend, girlfriend that the Street Council is live, yeah? Dr. Wakanda, Wise Maduro only treating Trinidad and Tobago. Tanti Cams and the war talk. Why doesn't he throw all that war talk for Trump and the United States? Leah, what are your views on what's happening with this whole thing with the United States and Venezuela and so forth? Where do you stand?
I don't agree with it.
With you don't agree exactly with America and the way that they're dealing with it, or is it that you
No, I don't agree with violence.
Oh, overall?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree.
Because now more than
the president of Guyana,
yeah.
He would have put out a statement in relation to what is taking place with, that whole thing with the US and Venezuela. And they would have asked, for his stance as to where does Guyana stand in all of this. And he would have said, I want to make it very clear that our priority as a government and as a people is to ensure the region remains a zone of peace. And based on that tone, you could tell that, it's not a tone that, is saying that, we should support and going guns blazing, and it's not flexing anybody's muscles. But I agree, that's what we should all be doing, asking for more peace. Because when you look around, besides these things happening, persons are killing out each other, families, have their rifts. Sometimes it turn out to be violent. Simple things, just as some of what happened yesterday with the guy that lost his life in Castlefield. They literally surrounded his vehicle, shot him, he died. So instead of we using this sort of tone where we promote violence, it's very unhealthy. So I support the president of Guyana and what he said. Let's continue to have that zone of peace. I mean, our prime minister, she would have taken a different approach by saying, Trinidad and Tobago, the US should kill all those drug traffickers violently after Caribbean, strike and so forth. So, I guess everyone has a different, look on it. I saw that the officer that was shot at the rural development office there. He was laid to rest yesterday. The other officer that was apparently it was his firearm that. There's still a bit conflicting stories coming out from that, but based on information is that the other officer in question would have been charged yesterday for manslaughter, which might be a second degree, because that would be a involuntary manslaughter. But it seemed like I guess he was probably doing something with his firearm. And apparently, the officer in question was shot.
So this was an accident?
Yeah, it was an accident, yeah. Well, it is alleged it was an accident, even though you're hearing other persons saying no, it may not have been an accident. But yeah, the officer lost his life. So, condolences again going out to his family. I mean, he was laid to rest yesterday. The Minister of Rural Development, she was also, at the funeral as well. And it's SRP, and they recently would have went through their training and was passed out, to become an officer. Yes. And I think that was one of the other reasons why a lot of parents and a lot of persons were concerned about police officers being in schools with firearms, because if an incident like this could happen at a ministry, what's the possibility it could happen within the schools as well? Officers are gone and God forbid it is charged somehow. Something happened. He probably was checking the safety. I'm not too sure. Something happened, and God forbid a bullet hits a student passing by. Yeah. Then what would be the story?
Shouldn't all of this be addressed in training?
It might just as well. It may have been mentioned, but the thing is that sometimes people get a job or sometimes people get a position, and sometimes they're trying to flex their muscle a little bit, I'll show off, or
a strong and better
it's like when you purchase a brand new vehicle, every single day you're making sure that there's no soil, there's nothing on the vehicle. Every day you're wiping the windscreen, you can't see a piece of dust in your vehicle. But that will wear off eventually, because within a year, 2 years time, you're not doing the same thing that you was doing when it was brand new. And it's the same thing, sometimes some persons get a job, so that it's their dream job, and they finally pass their test to be able to carry around a firearm, and sometimes they in the moment, in the moment, and things happen.
for our country.
Unfortunately, someone lost their life, so
forget all your differences, let we
That's
start.
not something to just overlook.
Correct.
They should, like every few years, reintroduce safety protocols, safety trainings.
Tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation.
But as I said, just the tone of the country, the tone of our citizens and our leaders should be a tone of peace. And that would help. That will go a long way.
And let us build a nation together.
Try to combat all of these different things that are happening around the world, and especially right here in Trinidad and Tobago, right? Again, those phone lines are open: 3420-081, 4665-391. More or less, I'm leaving this hour open up to you. It's more or less an open forum, so anything that is on your mind, any concerns, feel free. You guys could definitely call in and raise those issues.
Surely I do have to spell them out.
We want to hear from you.
Definitely. Anderson Guyana has no choice but to make the statement calling for peace. Remember that Venezuela is on Guyana's back door.
And production.
Alright, if you say so.
A strong and better nation. I say
all these people who want to speak up like that, I hope that when it comes knocking at your door that you don't stay inside, you go outside and fight,
Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build
It seems that Trump's first instinct is violence, to start a war.
I mean, he changed, I think he changed the Ministry of Defense to the Ministry of War or something like that, Department of, Department of Defense is no longer Department of Defense. I think it's Department of, of War or something like that. Something to that extent. If that doesn't say, or that doesn't speak volume to you, then I don't know what else would. Yeah? Good afternoon, Phoenix Anderson, who is that pretty voice?
Something.
Wow. That is Leah. Phoenix. She's sitting in with us today.
More than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance.
Leah, excuse some of these people,
to build.
They're not easy.
Strong and better nation. I say
they're too sweet.
Yeah?
They're too sweet.
Foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother.
Let me also say good afternoon going out to Andrew Lockton. Good afternoon, Anderson, and all Lockton on the street now. Let me take this one. Hi, good afternoon, Trevor. Welcome.
Hey, DJ Anderson. How are you going?
I'm fine. What about you?
Good afternoon to you. Are you good, sir? I'm good. Happy to hear you on. I literally now tune on my radio.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take this opportunity to call in real quick.
Right.
I heard a new voice and you introduced.
Leah sitting in with us today.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, great. Welcome. How are you going?
Doing just fine. How are you?
I am good also. I am good. This is a very nice program on the station. A program I've been happy to be a member of. A platform where you could have open and honest conversation. Obviously, respect each other's opinion. And one tip I could give you, don't be afraid to let callers know, remind them. I caller just stick inside of 2 minutes. But I just say, let me take this opportunity to call DJ Andy and any particular topics.
No, nothing. It's more or less an open forum. Anything that you all want to raise,
All right. Well, from my end, right now I just searching for employment, so I have been sending out my resumes. But generally, my vibes as a member and as a citizen, as I close, just about that equal opportunity and looking forward to the good works of this administration. They have been making strides, so just, looking forward to that continued work. And one thing I realized yesterday and the day before, try to separate what you see on the media from what the administration might actually be doing behind the scenes. Because the media has the ability to post whatever they want, but it might not be all the way totally consistent with the strides of the government. So that's one balance I think some of us as citizens need to keep in mind, because we might be so unconscious to it at the point that exactly what you see on media, you just kind of go with it one time now. So that's just my little contribution. But I love to listen, guys. Keep up the good work, and shouts going out to Hashim the Dream, wherever he might be.
All right, yeah, man. Thanks a lot, member, for your contribution.
Thanks for calling.
As usual, yeah.
So he's basically saying don't get caught up in the matrix.
More or less. So what you all think about this school child who locked the officer in the classroom? Well, I mean, I mentioned that in our first hour. Do you think suspension was enough? Just asking. As I said, as much as the child being suspended, obviously they should more or less, have a more conversation with the child, also with the parents as well. But I don't think that it warrants anything more than just a suspension, As I said, the child might have just been within the moment and probably did this act, but it doesn't mean that, he or she is a bad influence, or, is a juvenile delinquent, I mean, come on. So I still think that there's still room for that child to be able to learn from this and move on. Yeah. So yeah, those numbers again at 3420081, 46653991, and you could also send your voice notes as well. Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon, son. Good
afternoon.
God bless you. Now, I will say this. That child who locked the officer there, it is an officer you locked there. You have no respect. You have no pride. No discipline. Nothing at all. You need corporal punishment. If it was an old sick person, what would you have done? An old sick person in a home, a nursing home, what you would have done? Or if it was a child that's dumb, and you lock that child there, what would have happened? That child needs corporal punishment, because that is willfully done, and they don't even fear an officer. Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks for your contribution, member. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Good afternoon.
Boy, I missed you yesterday.
Why is that?
You didn't come yesterday?
Nah, I wasn't here yesterday.
I was coming up the road. I didn't reach home in time to make my contribution the day before yesterday, but I wish I was home. I call and talk so much garbage. You have caller from Battery. All he talks to was Banny. I'm not telling you to ban him, but all he talks to is Banny. And if I was kind on your show, you'd have get banned for sure. Imagine he making statements about this government take back people who get fired and working with them in the Attorney General office. And if PNM they do that, you could imagine if people that had to say and all of that. But he forget, Kamala tell Jack Warner to go and clear his name and come back. He remember that. Why them that just come and talk a pack of stupid. Every time he come on one of these talk shows, everybody does get vexed, so that I start to ban him. Because he does talk so much foolishness. But anyway, I just called to tell you that today, because I really had it in mind since the day that I wasn't home to make that contribution. I wish I was home the day when he made that them stupid comment. Oh, bless you. Hey, introduce me to the deputy speaker now, man.
Well, the deputy speaker today is Leah. Leah is sitting in with us today.
Hello.
Leah, welcome to Parliament. You'll get some great experience. I hope they bring you back another time too. All right, later.
Thank
All
you.
right, no problem, member.
That is the main foundation. So come
You know, as I remember saying here, he said that I think it was just idle playfulness. Typical boy it is.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of it, when we locked the officer in there, and there was an emergency in the school concerning a fight among students, what could have been the outcome? Yeah, and I get that, you know, but hi, good afternoon, member, welcome.
Hi, good day.
Hey, Truckee, what's up?
Hey, good day today. Yeah, if I correct? I heard correct?
Sorry?
No, I said, hello to them. Good day to your host.
Oh, yeah, the deputy Leah, yeah.
Yeah, the deputy, yes. I am the resident truck driver.
Hi.
So, you say truck driver? Yes, I'm the resident truck driver. What's so often calls. I owe in them, but things organized. So I can always pull them that I owe in them. Yeah, I would say quickly on the aspect of the police officers like Kent House, long time we used to play gun shooting. I wonder if it's that they was doing. We break out a piece of branch of a tree and we play with popo and we shooting. But the thing about it, I still will not buy that. Why in the sense? When I say to an extent, because okay, in the line of my work, I can't pick up a low boy or a 40-foot trailer and just go and say, I'm going to make a triple drive. Just hey, watch this thing on it. If the equipment fall off, or if the container flip, I will just tell them I was trying something, or they go say, no, why you don't go and do something? No. You're supposed to have that. I mean, we are human, yes, but sometimes we have to still be a little more with the extra distance based upon the line of what we do. I might be something, not to say I ain't saying that they were wrong, because I still don't know everything. But it's a firearm. That is not just an ordinary, piece of tool.
Correct.
So, yeah, God rest his soul. I just hope the other fella, you can sit down and reflect, the other officer, and take it from there. The child in the school, I think that is also a great the caller you said on the blog. There is idle playfulness, and they could discipline him or her in a nice way. I mean, I don't think it needs to put the expulsion or this type of thing. You could sit down and have a chat. If it was a continuous thing, well, then they could say, well, look, we could do X, Y, Z. But we just have to do what we have to do. And I still believe, probably it's because of certain experiences, probably experience our greatest teacher. That is why I would say that, the officers and them should do. But all in all, we are there we're supposed to be our brother's keeper, so let's do what the best we can do.
Correct.
So Ms. Leah, it's nice to hear the voice, as the caller before say, you're in the firing line now. So, what I take it that you already have an idea of what radio station is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a love with everyone. It's a love. Some is good banter, some is might be helping, but it's a love. So welcome on board and nice chatting. So drop one, locked on and listen.
All right, Chucky, keep it locked. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate.
I think they should put the boy in cadets. Straighten him out a little bit.
In cadets?
Yeah.
Discipline.
Yeah, boy. You think all that warranted, girl, for locking somebody in a class, boy?
A strong and
yeah, boy. Pressure, boy.
Idle hands.
As I said too, it just goes to show you that obviously there's a breakdown where respect is concerned and respecting authority, and it's a breakdown within the homes. Parents not teaching their children those values, those morals, and to respect authority. And I think, you know, that's a crucial problem right there. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Clarkson B.
Yeah, you are wicked fellow.
Say that again?
I say you seem to be a wicked fellow.
How is that?
You have spoke before, but you leave how today.
Say that again?
I say you have to leave home today and you entertain the new lady.
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye. Good.
Discipline, tolerance.
See some of these members just miserable.
To build.
Say I am entertaining the lady. Alright, okay, alright. Phoenix is saying you have to forgive Baratari. He have a slight leakage. You see how you always be so rude. And Leah, bless your little heart. Is it possible you could bless us with your presence a little more often? Listen. Leah didn't come here to change her marital status, so behave. Let me see something here. Dr. Anderson, correction for your guest host. Your guest host is given misinformation, stating Trump likes war. Number of conflicts that Trump administration stopped was 7. Boy. Countries involved. Listen. Trump is a madman. Alright, I see now. Trump is a madman. Okay? I just leave it right there. But I ain't really about Trump right now. I think Trump right now he's in England. I think he went to London or however. He went to the UK. Yeah? I think he's meeting with
my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Meeting with the kings and the queens in the UK.
He's out there having tea. He's out there having tea.
Yes. Also, today too was the first the start of the trial for this guy that would have murdered Charlie Kerr. He would have obviously seen, well, at least be in the courts today.
Now is the time to come home and
as those charges was laid against him for the murder of Charlie Kerr. Sometimes when you look at some of these people, my goodness, they do these crimes and they just normal, you know, like
production.
But then, you know, as they say, some persons will do these things, they have no remorse. So
that is the main
it's obvious he doesn't have any remorse.
At all. I mean, it was literally, I guess it was just something that was planned.
Yeah, he was trolling the entire time.
Correct. I'm seeing some street flooding happening in Diego Martin. So persons that you're probably just leaving home to probably go and pick up the young ones or leaving work, just note that there is some street flooding happening in Diego Martin. And you guys just know, you know, we just had that downpour of rain, so these things are expected. Lord, I hope that some of these things ease up before I leave this station, because I can't handle another day of traffic. It could just be so frustrating at times. It's not easy. But if you are fortunate enough and you could leave work now to head home, please do so. That's if you're fortunate enough, because we know that some of these employers, that's a no. You have to wait until it's 4 o'clock, yeah? I blame them too, you know, work have to go on. So I'm seeing another call here from Grenada. Grenada is calling for unity in preserving Caribbean as a zone of peace. So you're seeing other Caribbean countries asking for the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
We want peace. We don't want no violence. But for all the persons who want violence, as I say, when that time and they call up for all these persons who want to play with fire, please make sure and answer that call. Pack your bags and go. I have no issues.
Stand on the front line.
Yeah. Stand your ground. Load up your matic. And when they come, knock it and knock it again. You see the council? We not there for that, eh? We good. We real good. For those ones that are probably having a late lunch, don't forget to check out KFC. White dip when KFC already dunked it. Messy tenders are dunked in sweet, spicy, and tangy mambo sauce. Get your drips with 2 tenders for $22.95, also 3 pieces for $32.95, 5 for $49.95. Or go bigger with the messy bucket and bucket of fries for just $104. Grab yours now and taste the dunked difference. KFC.
In short, this is
finger dripping. Finger licking good.
Let us forget spikes.
Don't forget, guys, that you guys could definitely check out, or you are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko, San Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Friday evening from 9 a.m. to from 9 p.m. to Saturday morning at 5 a.m. All night prayers live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with these issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Mecca 68 says he has shown you, oh man, what is good and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 7952222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand.
Don't forget, it's karaoke night at Vibes Event Space, formerly known as Shades Nightclub. Free entry, door opens from 8 p.m. till $250. Bar tab, free shot special on a White Oak and Campari. $10 on a Caribbean Star. Karaoke Tuesdays hosted by Kami. At Vibes Event Space, located at 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonacorda. You don't want to miss out on the excitement each and every Tuesday. Karaoke Tuesdays at Vibes Event Space. I guess if you was in Tobago, Leah, you would definitely be a part of that.
Definitely.
Sure.
I want to know what Tobago Carnival is like.
You wanna?
I want to know what Tobago Carnival is like.
Well, I know Tobago. The carnival is coming up next month.
Yeah.
I have not been to a Tobago Carnival.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you how it is.
Yeah.
But I would definitely like to probably at least experience one of it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And their karaoke must be really vibesy too.
You think so?
I think so. Tobago people are vibesy.
That is the main foundation.
Yeah, but you have been to Tobago.
I have been, yes.
Right.
A couple times, yeah.
I see in Phoenix is saying he fighting, boy. Yeah, just now. He's saying hey, some of these comments, boy. Wow.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something.
Wakanda is saying, when will the government begin to hold public government employees accountable for coming to work late, leaving early, not performing their duties, and having a poor attitude?
Tolerance and production.
I think the answer is for itself, you know. I mean,
strong and better.
Should I really answer that, boy?
I say that is the main form.
When would the government begin to hold public government employees accountable for coming to work late, leaving early, not performing their duties, and having a poor attitude? I think the only time the government could hold persons accountable for that is when they start to hold themselves accountable for the things that they do in office, because it starts from the head. And I could tell you a lot of people who not showing up for work, right? And this have nothing to do with your political alliance. You know, or it has nothing to do with the party that you support. But generally, there's a lot of persons who stand at the heads who need to set a better example. And that's that.
Correct.
So 17 minutes to the hour. Oh, my apologies. 13 minutes or 12 minutes to the hour of 3 o'clock as we get ready to close off this hour and jumping into our last and final hour, which I believe Leah, I'm going to give Leah some homework. Yeah, some quick homework. So? In our last hour, we have something called What is Not a Crime But Should Be Considered a Crime. So probably you could look up some.
Okay.
Or you might have some. So it's what is not a crime but should be considered a crime. Okay. I'm sure that you from the top of your head, you might come up with some. Because sometimes things could happen within your life, your day-to-day. And you'll be like, that person really do that? That should be a crime. Jail. So think about it. And in the next hour, you could definitely share with us, yeah? Okay. Let me play this voice. I hope this voice is clean, eh?
Anderson, you know, the hospital is one of the worst places for that. But now when you go by the hospital, these clerks and them are reach for 8 o'clock. Sometimes 9, they not reaching. And when they reach, they have to sit down and eat, drink, talk people business, all these kind of things before they start to work. So you sit down there waiting on your business, and these people just talking and talking and talking and talking. And not one hospital, majority of hospitals you go by is the same problem you're getting. So yeah, the hospitals is one of the worst places for that to happen.
I hear you, Phoenix. And that is true, eh? That is definitely true. But then I will go with what President says. What we just tolerate? We just tolerate a lot of stupidness. But the issues start from above, the heads. Hi, good afternoon, remember. Woo! You know, just want to load down your frequency a little bit. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, folks.
One time.
How are you? How are you all going to do?
I cannot complain. I hope all is well on your ends.
Yes, likewise on my end. Just cool, calm, and collecting. Yeah, it's really free in arena at this time, so we can just keep holding on.
Thank God for that.
But as usual, one-time contribution is most times similar. And again, let me just say I doesn't understand the nature of this police officer that was locked in by a student. I doesn't understand the nature, but we just need to be cautious in most places, most times. Measure twice, cut once, it should be a code to many of us. Measure twice, cut once. With reference to discipline, discipline is knowing and doing what is correct and see that others do likewise. And just the caller contribution was with reference to the nurses. But if we go to the sporting area, and if we go to the meat shop, to the barber, to the tailor, to the ministries, everywhere, as you see, it is embedded in us. And unless we make those changes, unless we try to be more disciplined, and I continue to mention that in our workplace, because who is doing that? My brother and your sister. Who is reaching to work late? You have to reach your work for 8 o'clock. 7:45, you buy a job, and you go in quite in a puna from Arima. 7:45, you buy a job complaining, boy, I'm not getting no car, boy. But since 6:45, you're supposed to be waiting for cars, boy. Punctuality, regularity, consistency, persistency. We need to you see, government change, and this is why I don't like to say this, but I am a PNM, and somehow I just like the change a little bit. To see, you see these things I'm talking about, how do you hear you talk about? It's like you're not hearing a union talking about, I hope all the workers go there and do all the job, or they're asking for more money. I hope all they understand that all they need to be straight, try and reach work on the people time, on time, perform, do your work. We are looking to get more money for you all, but come and do your job. So let me just again say that is what it is all about. Punctuality, regularity, be consistent, be responsible. Be responsible, my friend, regardless of where you're working. Let us be a more responsible people, my man. My friend, only be careful of the music on the playing on the radio, so please. You see this Build Our Nation Together, it have quite a number of nice songs, and to our talk show hosts, we must be careful of the music that we play for the young children to listen. Population, be careful of the books you read, the shows you watch, the places you go, the radio stations you listen, and the friends you keep. Don't blame the commissioner of police or the party. Blame the man in the mirror. Stay away from trouble. Stay away from trouble. All right, my friend, locked on and listening.
Thank you so much, one time, for your contribution. Yeah. Well said, well said. Everybody does look to blame somebody, You want to blame the commissioner for the man that you go on and pick up. You go on, man, you went and pick up. No. Look in the mirror. The other issue with when our previous prime minister said, choose your monster. Choose your man wisely. But, you lie. We need to do better. Anyways, we have some bills to pay, and I'm going to come back in our last and final hour. What is not a crime but should be considered a crime? Alright, you guys keep it locked to the Street 919 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and on Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love, have mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
Are you searching for answers to life's questions? Those things that disturb and concern you the most? Why all the wickedness? Why the suffering in the world? Will it end? Who is responsible? Well, if so, join us right here on The Street 91.9 FM every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. with Brother Samuel Gooding and Roland White, where we open the Bible and find answers to all these things and more. For it is written, "Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God."
This is the voice of Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say it.
KFC's Chasing the Crunch with TKR this CPL. And fans, we've got the only bucket worth catching. The KFC Boundary Bucket. 6 juicy pieces of chicken, 4 crispy tenders, and 4 of your favorite sides just for $139.95. Only on the KFC, TT app, or in-store kiosks. Whether you're lineman with the crew or locked in for every over, the best way to take in the action is with KFC. Chase the Crunch. Show your support for TKR and taste that victory. KFC. It's finger-licking good.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday
from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
What are you doing? Big D, big fun, KFC, so we big on the ground. The big nation, cause you don't know we were the crown. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
Come to KFC, let we hold our vibe, and let we join together, because KFC is life.
It's a big D. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launch from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
All rise, all rise. The Street Council is now in session on the Street 919 FM. Your speakers of the House, Anderson and Hashim. Members, we invite you to be a part of the conversation. Please be mindful and remember our house rules. Be respectful. Keep your contribution under 3 minutes. This house is open to everyone.
Joining the Street 919 FM family for the first time? We're so glad to have you. Call us at 466-5391 and tell us where you're calling from. Let's connect with our community on the Street 919 FM, the #1 election station.
election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
We are back. The Street Council right here on the Street 919 FM. You're also the DJ Anderson. Or your Speaker of the House Anderson alongside Leah. And we are taking you guys straight to 4 p.m. as we also make way for the Third Empire. They are going to be up at 4 p.m.
So much of things that we need to...
just 7 minutes past of 3 o'clock, and we are in our session, which is what is not a crime but should be considered a crime. And you guys, please let us know. Those numbers again are 3420081 and also 4665391. You could also send your WhatsApp as well. Let me also say again, good afternoon going out to all our members locked on YouTube, Facebook as well, our website www.thestreet919fm.com. Hey, Hashim. What's up, my brother? Yeah, Hashim is not with us today. But I'm seeing he was actually online. So shout out going out to you.
This also goes for every drink.
So Leah,
yeah.
What you have for us?
I got some good ones.
You have some good ones?
Yes, I do.
All right, well, share one with us now.
All right, first one. Walking slow in the middle of the road is not a crime. But if you stop suddenly, life sentence.
That should be considered a crime. All right. You're done walking slow already and you just stop. Just so. Nah, you're wrong for that. Anderson, the statement I made was not directed at this new UNC government, as they have only recently taken power. Apologies in advance if it falls in anyone's garden, but if so, take it as planned. Alright. Hi, good afternoon, member, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, how are you going?
I am good. What about you?
I cool, man. So going through the bidding process, attending the process and getting a contract is not a crime. But if you are minister or wife and they get a contract, and they say that a crime is not conflict of interest, that is a crime to me.
That should be a crime.
Yes.
I like that. I like that. Thanks, member. As I said here numerous times on this frequency, let me play it back for those that probably missed it, right? But this is how Trinidad is, right? This is how the world is. But you see, right now, especially for those who hold these offices, most of them, if not all of them, think just like this.
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved. But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
Look, Leah laughing here.
That was hilarious. I've seen it. Yeah. Tell me that's not the watchwords of some of our people.
You understand? Oh Lord.
You know what apparently is not considered a crime but should be a crime? Renewing contracts 2 days before a general election.
Crime, boy, crime.
That's some criminal energy there. Criminal energy.
Let me say again, yesterday or last night I should say was definitely a good night for cricket. So again, congratulations going out to our boys, the Trinbago Knight Riders, on a victorious win as we clinch closer in getting the title or gaining the title of the CPL champions for 2025. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Hey, DJ Andy and Phoenix, Leah Phoenix.
Leah?
I'll give him a contribution. Leah Phoenix or just Leah?
Is it just Leah?
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I mean, I focus on just making, procedure correct first. My contribution to what is not crime, but should be a crime, and in other countries, we might say, would definitely be a crime. I've been real here, and I really don't want to go backwards, but I think when you're in certain positions of authority, government, public officials, etc., not just because you're no longer in office means that you should not, the work that you have done shouldn't be analyzed. Now, we could all think about it and see if we're being honest or not. I think, a certain culture developed within the last 10 years under the last administration that we might still be dealing with till today, and it might take a bit of time to neutralize and rectify. I think we have developed a culture where it's just about citizens against citizens. So persons develop a lack of respect for rules, guidelines, because they would have heard a lot of stories about mismanagement, allegations of corruption over and over. And I mean, sometimes later on down the road, because of the influx of stories we hear, we really forget, we don't take note of this and that as average citizens who just trying to develop our lives. So, I mean, I can speak for me personally, but I would make it about me. I still dealing with a major impact, injustice under the last administration. And I thinking to myself last night, and even all now, the amount of work it taken me to bring myself back to the trajectory, the path that I was on, based on my honest work, no citizen should have to be dealing with that. And then as somebody who way high up in the office, you just get to operate how you want with a lack of care for how it affecting persons, you know what I mean, in communities and persons' lives. And you just get to gracefully move forward. That can't be the case. So it should be a situation where, you know, maybe how long, about a year later, the work that you did needs to be analyzed. And more so maybe before you demit office, you need to have a analysis process. You know, so that's my contribution. And I mean, I hope it makes its way to those in authority who could consider. Because I mean, that's it, I hate to go backwards. The tone and the atmosphere feels as though this new administration is making strides. But it cannot go unnoted. It cannot go pretended that a bulk of this tenure would be for rectifying the issues made from the last administration. So that is just my contribution. I continue to stay on the positive side as always, and you know, blessings to everyone.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution, member.
This also goes for every Trinbago.
Hey, Chris. Afternoon.
Good afternoon to the council and to its listeners.
Afternoon.
I come in through clearly?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Alright, what should be a crime is politicians continuously busting mark and taking action, and the police remain asleep. Because you cannot tell me that almost every day there is a mark for a politician to bust, but we do not see any aggressiveness from the police as it relates to getting the information that convinces these same politicians that corruption takes place. These MPs and ministers are not tasked with apprehending nobody, charging nobody, locking up nobody. That is the work of the police. So for them to just feel comfortable with busting mark, and not taking that same information that they are convinced about to the police, so that the police can try to turn it into evidence to get some redress for Trinidad and Tobago, that ought to be a crime. Because the information allows them to take action, right? But there is no action from the police service to bring perpetrators to justice. Just shutting down things all over the place and saying they're dealing with corruption doesn't bring any comfort to many of us who heads is on our shoulders. It just says that we are leaving the door open for things to continue to happen because we are not holding the perpetrators and bringing them to justice. Who are the persons responsible for all the alleged have taken place? Well, is it a fear to name people and call people names? As to who participated and who facilitated? It should be a crime when politicians continue to bust mark and they have nothing to carry to the police. I'll look on, brother.
Thank you so much for your contribution. And Chris, for that, come to the front of the class. Busting mark, but yet nobody is being arrested. Nobody is being held accountable for these things. And that has been going on year upon year. So don't even start to tell me anything is about this administration or the last administration. This has been going on for years.
Let us forget fights.
They always make all sorts of allegations. But I won't put so much blame on the police too, you know, because a lot of us could say things because we have that hole in our face to say something. But if it is that we don't go to the police and make a report, then how is the police going to enforce the law?
You're right.
Because you could just come out, I could come out and say right now that, Leah, you have committed a crime. But if I don't carry that to the police with evidence,
how with the crime?
But how is the police going to even investigate you? So it's simple, you know. Just as, you know, a woman could literally come out now and say she was assaulted by a guy. she could say it that she was assaulted by a guy, but if she doesn't go in the police station and make that report, how is the police going to know that she was assaulted by a guy or take it serious to enforce the law, to apprehend this person, to bring them to give her justice?
Yeah.
So we playing smart with foolishness. If it is that we don't take that other step, that okay, the ministers, these government persons make these allegations, but they don't write to the police service.
Yeah.
They don't go into a police station and make a report. Then how would any investigation start? But I believe that they always do this because they love to have the population arguing amongst themselves, creating chaos, creating doubt, to just have us right where they want us to be. We are all just swimming there, and they are just there with their rods. Who is the other one that's going to be able to who is the next person who's going to bite on that line?
Yeah.
For them to just reel us in. So, members, Trinidad and Tobago, you need to open your eyes. Be wise out here, and be very, very wise, right?
Surely I do have to spell them out.
You know how much corruption I've heard? From since being a young child growing up to my age now. Being an adult.
Let's play. Because now, more than ever,
and I'm saying it again. The day that I saw America give a man who is a convict felon to run the White House, democracy died.
our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
The law is only for us, you You see, the laws, sorry to say, but the law was only created for the grassroots man, the poor man, the man that catching it. The law was created for them. You see, the wealthy, the ones that have it, is a different law for them.
This also goes for every.
Let it have been me that had any family that was involved in anything or had any conflict or interest with any government job, any government contract. Trust and believe. I would be hosting the council in Golden Grove.
Discipline, tolerance,
but no.
To build a strong and better nation.
What did they say? Is different strokes for different folks?
That is the main foundation.
That's it.
That's it, right?
That's the saying.
Yeah.
Come let us go hand in hand.
Anyways, I invite you guys to be a part of the show. 3420081 4665 and you could also send those voice notes as well. What is not a crime but should be considered a crime?
I have another one.
You have another one?
Yes.
Hit my channel.
When you go on the taxi stand and the taxi driver say one to go.
Hey!
And when you reach in the car, it's just you. Use the one.
Madness.
Straight to jail.
You understand?
No trial.
One of the biggest lie that you could ever tell a Trinidadian, all them taxi drivers, is one to go. You see that? That is the biggest lie. That definitely is a crime.
Now the election.
One to go. So you all taxi drivers and maxi drivers out there. You're wicked, eh? Wicked.
Forget fights and grudges and concentrate.
And these days, you know, most of those taxi stands is 7-seat.
Yeah.
You know, them 7-seaters and them. So before, you know, the taxi is only you. So you're thinking, hey, but you tell me I want to go. He still had to get 3 more because you're counting, you know, the whole back seat available in the back.
Yeah.
Now when you go in now, it's just not 3, you know.
No. 7.
Here now. That's wickedness, eh?
Found myself waiting in a taxi like about a half an hour for it to full.
Oh my gosh.
Because I fall for the one to go trap.
The one.
Let us build a nation together.
It's not easy. What should be considered a crime is you don't want to, your bush is overgrowing all over by the neighbor property. And when the neighbor decide to cut it, you're coming out quarreling with the neighbor for cutting the overgrown bush or the overgrown branches across on their property. That should be considered a crime, eh?
The neighbor did you a favor.
Say thanks. As fiancé, say thanks. Don't be ungrateful. Say thanks. You're getting help.
To build a strong and better
Tell you these people, they're not easy.
I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Telling people that you don't eat pork. You don't eat pork. You don't like pork at all. You don't eat pork. But eating pudding. Oh, that is just the blood. Listen. That should be considered a crime, eh?
What?
Yeah, you ain't eating pork. But you eating the pudding. Oh, that not the pork. That is just blood. Listen.
So much of things.
Best you eat the pork. Better you eat it. Eat the whole thing. Eat the pork. Eat the pork.
That is some criminal energy right there.
Stop lying to yourself.
Is putting more effort and less play.
You have another one for me?
I do.
More than ever we must show.
So, you see people who just leave empty food bowls in the fridge, empty cups in the fridge. Fining you $500 plus emotional damage.
The ones who just leave the Annas in the mug.
Oh,
they want to wash the mug.
Just
so they leave it. Yeah, they leaving our Annas. Not even a full glass of juice in it. When you drop it, it's like about 3 teaspoons. Just falling in a. That is what they leave in a big mug in the fridge. You know what's that crime for me?
Yeah.
Leah, when 3 persons living in a house and something break, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Something eat, somebody food gone, somebody snack gone, and when you ask, oh, you see my snack? No. So it just get.
Just pick up legs and walk away. Just get legs and walk away.
You all think it's only URP and see pepper ghosts? It's a ghost in your house too, you know? Yeah, ghosts eating your food. It is alleged that in someone home right now, there is ghost gangs. I'm telling you. They pay no rent, but I'm telling you, they're eating. They're doing things inside your house because nobody never knows. That never surprises me, Anna. Seriously.
Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
Somebody is saying, Leah, you just go through a real crime, girl.
I grew up in a house with 4 siblings.
Right.
I've been through some crime. See when they fill back the ice tray? Oh gosh!
Boy. Why would you do that? Why?
Leave an empty ice tray in the fridge.
Why?
Straight to jail. No bail.
Yeah, what's that crime for me? you went, you take out food. It's a 2-piece of chicken you mean in this big bowl. Instead you try and transfer it into a smaller bowl and clean up and make a little more space in the fridge. You leave the big bowl in the fridge with just 2 pieces of chicken in it. You see that? That is a crime.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it?
Maximum security prison.
Give the council a chance. The prison would have to extend it because there are a lot of persons out here who committing some crimes. They need to be inside here. Now I'm not too sure how to take this one, or how Trinidad will take this one, but this is a follow-up from a video that I showed on Monday, right? I actually got the other part of the video, and I understand why Bunji Garlin said what he said. But I didn't realize that his wife had done a video earlier, which created the whole conversation about Callaloo. So, to the ones that locked on YouTube, I want you guys to see this video. It's a very short video though. So I'm going to play it for you guys to be able to see it. See if I can pull it up here. Yeah, it's real technology, yeah.
Watching. What is that?
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
You don't do nothing like it's store-bought. Oh. Don't tell me nothing about my callaloo. That's what I was making. Deal with it. My food is delicious, by the way.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Callaloo looks smooth.
The what?
Callaloo looks smooth.
Well, that was the conversation about the callaloo, right? And I asked the question on Monday, how do you like your callaloo? If you like it chunky, if you like it like a smoothie, because boy, fair lad, that is not callaloo, darling. Darling, sweetheart, boo-boo, that is not callaloo. That looks more like a smoothie. It's very smooth. But I mean, it's the same ingredients in it. It's just that as Bunji, her husband, would have explained, is that he never liked callaloo chunky. He don't like the standard way of making callaloo. He like it like that, like a smoothie. But that is a smoothie. That
right there is a smoothie. And how she get it dumpling in a perfect circle?
Well, that rolling pin, that taking a cup or something and cut it. Yeah. She takes her time.
Big up fair.
Yeah, the dumpling look store-bought. I ain't gonna lie, the sweet chicken look good. But fair, darling, that callaloo girl, I don't know how I really feeling about it. Yeah, I really have some reservations when coming to that callaloo that you prepared it. But I mean, if your husband, that's how your husband like it, and you're about pleasing your husband,
that's all that matters.
That is all, exactly.
We're gonna have to taste it to make our final comments.
But you didn't see the video with Bunji?
No.
Well, what Bunji said here?
See, all they jumping in them comments fast. But I'll tell you this. And no matter how much comments come out, anybody who know me from small know that lumpy callaloo that we parents and grandparents used to make, you ain't getting meat in that. I never liked that since I was small. Blend it up for me, please. I want it fine. Yeah, the ingredients now it isn't good, but once it's looking like that, you ain't bringing that on my plate. Since I was small, I so. Now that I big, I ain't changed it neither. So this whole household here, we have blenders. We'll blend with callaloo fine. You understand? You call it smoothie, puree, whatever you want. The ingredients is the same. The blending time just longer than yours. We want it blend fine. You can keep yours how you want it. Don't bring down my side of the fence. Thank you very much. This side of the fence, super fine blended caramel. Check. I ain't changing it.
All rise. All rise.
We have a taste.
The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Nah, the way Faye do that caramel, that looking like something I could do for my son, girl. You understand? Like, you know, like, yeah. That's something I would do, like, for my child or something. It look like baby food. I find... nah, that is just... It's too much. It's too much.
Sure, this is what I have to say.
How do you like your callaloo?
I like mines with a little chunk in it. A little chunkiness.
Right.
Yeah.
And you little okra and all of that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I that's how I mean, they might say we were brought up that way, so that's the only way we know, but
true.
I'm sticking with that. I want my callaloo like that. I think that whole blending thing.
I say
now to speed up the process, I'm not saying that you cannot use a blender, you know, but I'll two chuck.
Yeah.
Gling gling and yeah. Good. You see, to that extent,
I don't want to drink my callaloo like juice. That's the thing.
Nah, man. Yeah, for real.
Just a little.
So, I'm sorry, F.A., but that callaloo girl, that crime. that's a crime. I'm sorry, Fee. But I gotta put on that as a crime for today. Yeah, I told.
We finding you. We finding you. You don't deserve jail time though, because that's too chicken look good.
Yeah, you could cook.
Yeah.
We're not disputing that. Fair, you could cook.
Small fine.
Yeah, but not the callaloo. Nah. What is not a crime but should be considered a crime? Eating doubles with knife and fork. Hey, listen. Doing that, obviously, that's a crime.
Straight to jail.
Discipline, tolerance, and production.
And we spoke about that already. Even people who eating knife and fork with a roti, that's a crime.
To me, that's considered as treason. That's very unpatriotic of you.
How? And I agree.
Come my brother, come my sister.
You're breaking some serious laws.
Yeah.
Together.
It's not our official dish for Trinidad, our official dish of Trinidad and Tobago. But, I mean, you mess with it in that way, it's problems. A bacon chuck, you pulling out a knife and fork. No. We learned that. That can't be from here. No.
That we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more effort and less play.
And you know, there was a guy,
because now more than
we had shown that a couple of weeks ago, probably over a month, where he was introducing, instead of eating doubles with bara, eat it with lettuce. So, what was the name? Hashim, if you're listening, I can't remember the name, but Hashim, I call it a name, you know. But it's lettuce with chana and all these sweet sauce and whatever, and a lettuce on top of it. So we say, nah, that not doubles. Yeah. Don't call it a doubles. That can't be a doubles.
What
a
makes
chickpea salad or something.
Yeah, what makes a doubles is the bara.
Correct.
And the chana.
You know, sometimes what has irked me is when I hear people say, well, I mean, I forgive them, eh? When I hear the tourists and them say, it's like a bake in chickpeas. I'd be like, what?
Instant cringe.
That's a crime, though. Like, it's not a bake, yo. You know what's a bake? Don't do me that. But then I think that, you know, sometimes certain parts of the world too, you know, they call everything a roti.
Yeah.
You know, even though yes, it is a roti, but it have different names. Like for instance, you know, we know dal puri as, you know, we don't call everything roti.
Yes.
Right? We would say Sadal, we will call whatever is a Sada, we will call bus up short. But in some countries, everything is just known as just roti.
Yeah.
To build a strong and better.
But when you call my doubles a bara, call it a bake, it's like no partner.
I've heard somebody call it a sandwich, like a chickpea sandwich.
Yeah, like what? No. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Who out here eating lettuce doubles though? I'm sorry, that's a crime.
It's just crazy, I tell you, crazy. You have another one for me?
I have a few, you know. I have a few. I want to hear what some of our callers have to say. Because I have a few more.
Give them one.
Okay. So, when somebody say we need to talk, and then they disappear for hours, and they just have you on the edge, like, need to talk about what?
That's
a crime to me.
It is.
Just say it right then and there. If you know you had to go.
That's like some people, uncle and auntie, you tell them, hey, give me a resume now, go see what I could do for you. And 3, 4, 5 years, you're still waiting to see what they could do for you. Hi, good afternoon, member, welcome. One time, good afternoon.
Let's see if I can get in on digress a little bit on this topic. What is not a crime but should be a crime? Well, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Living beyond your means. And let me see if I can break it down a little bit more, because the rich man playing it poor and getting more rich, and the poor man playing rich and paying poor. So you get your salary, and you're going into the Friday night line, and by Tuesday, you're asking somebody for $20 to go to work. And we can go on and on and on. You know, some is wise, some is otherwise. We need to be responsible. Salary needs salary. And if you know you have your chicken and them to see about, you're not like your partner that they have no chicken to see about. So you buy your phone feed and live within your means. Still enjoy yourself. Still put your $20 a week in the bank. Still put your $50 in the credit union. I'm talking about being responsible, myself. We all need to be responsible. And if we do that, you will have a happy little heaven down here. But your sister working, you working for more money than your sister, but yet I'm going and check she take a penny there. I'm saying let us be responsible individuals. My friend locked on and listening.
Thank you so much, member, for your contribution. Be responsible. You're not responsible, well, as the members say, more or less considered a crime, yeah?
You know why it's a crime, boy? You see when you're driving up in the country and you're asking for directions, and they tell you, yeah, that place you're looking for is right on the corner there, and you drive 5 miles up, you're looking for this corner, and you can't meet it yet.
Crime, boy, crime!
Remember the key to success.
Typical thing is when you ask somebody and they tell you, it's right there! It's right there!
We must have regard.
Trudies are the best at giving directions.
It's right there, it's right over there.
An
Onward to progress we surely will.
I have a friend. It's the worst when this young lady asks you to drop her somewhere. You don't know where you're going. So you have to get direction from her. And she'll wait until sometimes you reach by the corner, by the street, to say, turn here, turn here, turn here.
Oh, yes.
You see that? You see people who do that? That should be considered a crime, eh?
Hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Another thing is when you're turning the street, she tell you, yeah, right by that, you see that green building there? And sometimes you thinking, well, is the first place close? She says a green building, but it's not the green building that you think you see. Sometimes it's way far down, and she just remember the color of the building and say, yeah, it's right inside the street here, by the green building. So you're looking for the first green building to see, well, you know, because you are the same kind of 20/20 vision, well, hopefully.
Yeah.
No, she talking about around corners,
So much
that should be
to see about. Surely I
said it's not easy out here.
Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play.
What should be a crime as well is I realize that
discipline.
There's a lot of professional beggars. That should be considered a crime. You see the ones who just come to hit you the shots, and Hashim and I spoke about this already. You know. We need to have a database for a registry for vagrants, for persons who literally need help. We need to have a registry for them because there are too many persons out here who just plain smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's games.
Yeah.
They not suffering. It's a work for them. It's a work. Hi, good afternoon.
They not suffering. Hello?
Hey, KFC, welcome.
Good afternoon, the Janison and the young lady. They are now coming from the little one there and as I reach in the rain come down.
Right.
But that's a crime, you know. Because some of them have on the still bag, you know, they take it away from the poor and all, you know. That is a crime.
It have someone.
So that young little baby, you know, co-host now?
No, she's just sitting in with us today.
Well, she's sleeping more often now, right? And like not this screen now.
All right, sir. All right. We'll take it into consideration.
Yeah, talk to management and staff. Bless.
All right.
I said that is the main foundation.
You know, it's a good one too. Why? When your foot is a size 12 and you're fighting to get in a size 10 sneakers just to make your foot look a little smaller.
See, next week we coming to them thing, boy. What is not a crime but should be a crime? CARICOM not condemning Venezuela for its statements and not supporting Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana.
In short, this is what I have to say.
All right, Dr. Wakanda.
Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate.
So guys, we have a few more minutes before we get ready to pull down curtains on another council.
Tolerance and production.
So adjourn this council until tomorrow. What is not a crime but should be considered a crime? You guys can still call in and give us your stories as well. Give us your crime stories. 3420081 4665391.
Let us build a nation together. Oh,
So, I have one.
Tell me.
It may be a little controversial. You can let me know your thoughts.
Right.
I used to work in a mall.
And
there's a food court upstairs.
Right.
And after the end of the workday, some of those food places would throw away all the food instead of giving it away to the homeless.
Yeah, crime.
I think that's a crime.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Wasting
it is.
food like that when
It
there's
is.
so many people hungry. It's a crime.
It is.
On want to progress, we surely will.
And they had big garbage bags full of food that just wasted.
I saw a catering company, I think it was 3 catering companies. They came together and they cooked pilau and so forth, and they were giving it away on Independence Square a couple of weeks ago. And you know, I found, you know, that was such a good initiative.
Yes.
You know, a nice gesture to kind of give back and to try and assist the homeless. And I mean, if you have a food establishment and you have food remain, what is it to, you know, to give it to persons who literally want a meal, you know, instead of, you know, dumping it into the rubbish. I think we could do better in that department, you know.
Yeah. They don't understand the more you give back is the more that you receive in this life. So once you give to charity,
you know, as
it's
a member that's calling here, he just always say that, you know, give somebody something and don't look for anything.
Don't look for anything in return.
You know. And I would hope that, you know, a lot of persons would hear that message and literally understand that, you know, there's a lot of persons out there that, yes, definitely need help. And we know that there are a lot of them who don't need help, but they just pretend it's a job for them. It's our people who will get up every day, Leah, and their job is to beg. You know? That's their occupation, you know, to beg. You know? Yeah. They start from entry level, right, and then they become professional beggars. And I think it are management positions in that. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Good afternoon again, KFC.
Yeah, this you understand. Before you go, you take your time while we choose for your nation capital and take care of that better brown day.
Yeah.
You know, you consider coming away from the poor and all. Because the boss here, he get bread and he hamburger the fishermen from Don Fernando Wharf.
KFC.
Them poor people, them need to get fed too. Well, God, what?
All right.
Bye. I go on, bye. Bless.
This also goes for every...
This boy. The
views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
So guys, we get ready for Third Empire. They're up next. It's Ronaldo and Mr. Matteson and the entire team. They're going to take you guys straight to 7 p.m. Is it a good day for cricket today? Well, in Trinidad and Tobago, I would say the forecast is very wet. But in Guyana, it could be a good day for cricket to see the Guyanese and them lost. They're not going to win later at all. And if Mr. Matteson or Ronaldo tell you guys anything differently, me and them got real woods, right? But you know, they are obviously going to have an interesting show. So you guys don't go a place, keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. I want to thank Leah for being a part of the show today and keeping me company. Hashim boy, I found your replacement.
Oh no!
I'm joking. I'm only kidding.
It was a pleasure being here, honestly. Thank you for making me feel so welcome.
You are most welcome. Let me take this one quickly. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I would like to shout out to Mommy Sauce. Good evening. It's a long while I haven't heard out.
For Mommy Sauce.
Yes.
No problem.
And I would like to say good evening to Trinidad and Tobago. Everybody have a blessed day and a blessed night.
You
okay?
too. You too. Thanks for calling. Nice. So, Leah, any last words you want to share with the population before we sign off?
Try not to get wet in the rain.
Right. Well, you guys, until tomorrow, please keep safe and enjoy the balance of your afternoon. I am Anderson signing off for now. See you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on the Street 919 FM. The Street Council is adjourned.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and on Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love, have mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin. Be inspired, be blessed right here on the Street 91.9 FM.
Falling in love with Jesus.
Cricket fans, it's time to smash hunger for 6. This CPL season, chase the crunch with KFC's. Boundary Bucket, 6 juicy pieces of chicken, 4 crispy tenders, and 4 mouth-watering sides just for $139.95. This offer is available via the KFC, TTT, AP, or in-store kiosks. So pad up, download the KFC TTT app, or click the kiosk to order today. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Yohana. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM, every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Officer Sawapya Allah and Officer Makwayak.
West to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
ISUPK, under Commanding General Yohana, live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets, 91.9 FM.
Why dip when KFC already dunked it? Messy tenders are dunked in sweet, spicy, and tangy mambo sauce. Get your drip with 2 tenders for $22.95, 3 for $32.95, 5 for $49.95, or go big with the messy bucket and bucket of fries for $104. Grab yours now and taste the dunk difference. KFC, it's finger dripping. I mean, finger licking good.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Champlain, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on the Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say it.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Every hour, new celebration. What's the occasion? Cyprian playing, fresh new season, same great flavor. Now that the fat begun, we gonna crush it all. KFC for the CPL. Who will rise? Maybe time will tell. Wake up, rise up, stand up. The CPL time, let me chase that crunch. Yeah.
Chase the crunch with KFC and TKR this CPL.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Are you tired of scratching the surface? Do you want to understand the real forces shaping Trinidad and Tobago? From the delicate dance of our energy sector on the global stage to the geopolitical shadows behind the crime affecting our streets, we dig deeper. The third umpire goes beyond the headlines. We connect the dots between local challenges and the international currents that truly impact your life, your wallet, your security. Join Stephen Matheson, Selvin Mitchell, and Ronaldo Rollux, 3 employment law and human resource management consulting professionals, as they unpack the complexities, analyze the power plays, and reveal the often hidden realities. Understand the game. Understand your role in it. The third umpire, critically analyzing Trinidad and Tobago's economic and political realities on how they affect your daily lives. Tune in Monday to Friday at 4 p.m. on the Street 919 FM. Don't just listen to the news, understand it.
A lovely day for cricket. Blue skies and gentle breeze. The Indians are waiting now to play the West Indies. A signal from the umpire. The match is going to start. The cricketers come on the field. They all look very smart. Irapali Prasana, Gigi Boy and Wadeka, Krishna Murthy and Vishnu Mankad. Them boys could well play cricket on any kind of wicket. They make the West Indies team look so bad. We was in all kind of trouble. Joey Carew pull a muscle. Clive Lloyd get about 3 run out. We was in trouble without a doubt. It was Gavaskar, the real master. Just like a wall, we couldn't out Gavaskar at all. Not at all. You know the West Indies couldn't out Gavaskar at all. Raghavan, Bedi in a turban, Vijay Jaishima, Jayantilal. They helped to win the series against the West Indies at Sabina Park and Queen's Park Oval. 158 by Kanai, really sent our hopes up high. Noriega 9 for 95, the Indian team, they still survive. It was Gavaskar, the real master. Just like a wall, we couldn't out Gavaskar at all. Not at all. You know the West Indies couldn't out Gavaskar at all. Durrani, Solka Abidali, Dilip Sadesai and Vishwanath. They make West Indies bowlers look like second raters when those fellows came out here to bat. West Indies try holder and keep voice.